Hello everyone, The Creative Chris. It's day 14. We are 2 weeks in. Wow. Wow. 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago we started this. So today's day 14. Advent series from Craft Pack Canada. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel. I do a video every single day in December. I'm uploading them and just bringing you through this process with me. Like, subscribe, share, do all the good things. You help my channel, and we're going to get right into this. This is day 14, and we know what to expect on this particular section. We're expecting to see a tree right here and a bit of color blocking probably around here. Let's see if we have that. Oops, went too far. Yeah, getting exactly what we expected. Bit of tree right here, and then the rest of it is a bit of color blocking with snow. So we're going to work through this and just have a little chat while we're doing it. I'm not so good at whipping chats. Like, I don't know why. Now, I gotta orient myself so that I can actually see. And I'm using a different tray today because I was at Pixie's last night and I took the tray that I normally work with here, down there, and it's in the other kit that I work. So, yeah. I didn't take it out. And when I got here this morning, I'm like, oh, I didn't take my tray out. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. We will still work with this tray and not have to worry too much about it. So when I was at Pixie's last night, I finished a diamond painting. I did. I finished the one that I've been working on for like months and months and months and months and months. Got it finished. It was quite large. Well, not super large, but it was a 70 by 70. And it was large. I did some enhancements on it and things like that too, which I can't do with this one because I don't know what this image, well, starting out, we don't know what this image is, so we can't like pick the pieces that your eye is going to be drawn to and enhance, because, well, that's what enhancements would do. It would enhance that piece and bring your eye right to it. I probably would have put some enhancements in the tree, but I didn't know there was a tree. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know there was a tree there, so I couldn't enhance something that I didn't know was there. So we just have to do this one the way that it's charted. But maybe a suggestion for next year, if Krista is watching, and I like to make suggestions, as you know. This one came from Craft Pack Canada, and I do speak to Krista at times. I haven't been talking to her a whole lot during this process this year because she's been super, super busy, which is not a bad thing. Her business is really like taking off, which is good. And we haven't chatted a whole lot, but I would like to suggest, if it's possible, to put some ABs in the advent calendar next year. She knows what the picture is. She can choose where the enhancements would go and give us like probably 2 or 3 ABs next year. That would be awesome, I think. I would really enjoy that. I would like to see a little bit more sparkle. Now these drills, they are shiny. They're very shiny. Don't get me wrong. But a little bit more blingy bling bling in this definitely would enhance and bring your eye to where it needs to be. Not that this is a bad canvas. It is not. I'm seeing what this image is over the past 14 days, 13 days. And I'm getting a good sense of what this image is, what this image actually is. And it is looking very, very good. I'm thinking it is a night, evening scene. So, yeah. So what do we have happening today? It is morning right now. Well, it's almost noon. Today we are going to Petty Harbor for 1 p.m. I've been invited there by friends to their house for the afternoon. It's the, you know, I told you I went to the church men's group party on Friday. Well, this is a thing for everybody today. The whole church group is meeting at my friend's house out in Petty Harbor there, because they rent space. The church rents space in a community center, and the space that they rent is not available today. So they're not doing a church service today. They're just doing a social gathering today at one of the members' houses. So I've been invited to go. They're having food and stuff like that. So I've been invited to go. I'll probably go and pick up some pop along the way and bring that with me. I didn't do it yesterday when I was out. I thought I completely forgot about that yesterday when I was out grocery shopping. So, yeah. So, I went to Pixie's last evening. I took her Christmas presents down to her. We dive and painted for a while. We had some snacks. We chatted, laughed, and done it all. Okay. And this multi-placing thing is not working for me right now. I don't know. It's probably this tray, because I can't get them lined up as well on this tray as I did in the last tray. They're not lining up the same on this one. Not that this tray is bad, it's just that I'm not lining up the same. Okay. Nope. Gotta get my tweezers because I've got now some putty on my canvas. I want to lift that off before it sticks down too much. How many drills do I have there? I got 4 there. No. Why won't it come off? This is 1. I had 4 drills on my pen. I'm sure of it. But I'm only seeing 4 there now. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, we're going to single place these few here because I'm making a mess. I'm making a big mess now. Oops. Two seconds, gonna pause you. Okay, I had to go get the other tray. That tray was casting too much shadow for me, and it was giving me a hard time. Okay, here's your earthquake, Teresa, while I try and readjust here. Sorry. I moved the table and now I can't see. I know, I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind here today. Okay. Alright, let's get to work on this. The sides on that other tray was too high. It was casting shadow on my drills. I couldn't see where they were in the tray. Or I couldn't. I was having trouble picking them up. Let's say. Not used to that tray anymore. Now these don't want to turn over. Come on. There we go. All right, now we're on a roll. Cooking with steam. How's that? It's a nice day here. It's chilly, cold outside. But it is a nice day. It's bright. It's like 0, so it's not warm at all. It's freezing. It's at the freezing point. So last night, after I finished my other diamond painting, I decided to kit up the Baby Grinch one that I had. Now that one was given to me, but I'm missing drills. So I don't know if I lost the drills or if they were not included when it was given to me. So I'm on the hunt for some drills for it. The one that I'm missing is 721, I think. Yeah, 721. It's a bit of an orange. So it pains me that I don't have the drill because I want to do the painting, but I don't have those drills, so I can't do the painting. And I don't have any in my stash that color. So I looked last night to see if I had any. It's a square drill painting. So if anybody got any 721s they want to get rid of, just saying. I mean, if you got some 721s lying around that you're not going to use, I don't know if you keep drills or not. I do tend to keep some, but not very many. Now, I generally keep my ABs and stuff, but I did keep some drills, but I didn't keep any 721s, so I don't have any in my stash of drills. I didn't look in my AB case last night to see if I have any 721 ABs. I could possibly replace them with ABs because, well, I mean, who don't like a little bit of AB in their diamond painting, right? But I didn't look in my AB stash because it's in a different spot than where I keep my other ones. So I didn't look in that stash. Maybe I should look in that stash before I appeal to people for drills. I'm sure I can find some somewhere. But it's like an orangey, reddish orange color. And I don't know what part of the painting it goes in. I didn't look, but there were a couple of colors missing. I had some of the other color, the 415, I do believe it is. Between me and Pixie, we found enough to put in the kit. But the 721 we don't have. We didn't have, neither one of us had it. So I would love to do the painting, but can't do it and leave those drills out, hey? Can't be doing that. So we'll figure something out, I'm sure, between now and next Christmas, maybe. I could look through all of my paintings that I have here and see if I have some 721s. In my squares. But I did pick out another diamond painting. I am going to do it. It was given to me by a friend of mine. No, it was given to me, but it was not open. This other one was open. So I'm thinking that these drills may have either fallen out of the box or they weren't put in the box. One of the two. I don't know for sure. So we'll have to take a look around and see. Maybe it might be like in something in there, because well, where I moved, the drills might have fallen out of the box. I don't know for sure. Some fell out and I picked them up and put them back in. I know that. So these may have fallen out in transit somewhere. Possibly. They could be on a U-Haul truck. I don't know. They could be stuck on a U-Haul truck. Because I did have a U-Haul truck when I moved. It didn't seem like it was going to work, but it did. I love it. Look at it. Slept a little better last night. Didn't do great, but I did sleep a little better last night. I didn't get a lot of sleep, but I did sleep better than I had been sleeping. Better than the night before. My goodness, I wasn't still awake at 6 o'clock this morning. I woke up around 6, but I wasn't still awake at 6. So I did a bit better last night than I had the night before. Thankfully. Thank goodness for that. Now, this one is... Oh, need to pick up your drill if you're going to place it on the canvas. Here we go. Oh, there's Mama. She's saying hi. It's 11:30. It's 11:30. So this is tree, what I'm working on up here. This is like an outdoor decorated Christmas tree. I I don't put a tree outside. I put one inside, but that's very much like not decorated to what I normally decorate it even. Like I didn't put any of my decorations on that I normally do. I just threw some things on it. It's minimal. It looks fine. It's cute, and I'm not doing anything else with it. That's it. I put on what's on it, and everything else can just sit in their container. Maybe next year I'll put more on it. This year I just didn't have what it took to put too much on it. I just stood back, looked, I'm like, yep, that looks fine. Looks a little bit lopsided, but oh well. I'm not too worried about it. When the lights are on it, it looks fine. I look over and I see Grinch ornaments. That's all that matters. I love the Grinch. My favorite. The Grinch is my favorite. Don't tell me I poured out all of those for one symbol. I did. One symbol. Look at that. Spent all that time trying to line them up for one drill. Oh well, live and learn. Next one definitely has more than one because there's some color blocking with this piece. So here we go. Oh, that didn't work now, did it? Come off the pen. You dirty drill. Come off the pen. I don't know what it is with these drills. Some of them stick very well into the putty that I have in my multiplacer, and some of them just don't. That one. That was stuck in there. Didn't want to come off. There's some singles going on here. So we'll grab those with the single placer and we'll get those done. So this was my visit with Pixie was my last visit before Christmas because she is leaving next Sunday morning to go visit her daughter in Alberta for Christmas. She's coming back on the 2nd of January. She will be back. I'm gonna miss her like you wouldn't believe, though. Yeah. I asked her husband last night if he's excited to go, and he's like, yeah, kinda. You're excited to see your daughter, but you don't want to go to Alberta? Is that what I'm hearing here? And he's kind of like, yeah, I'd rather stay home if it was an option, kind of thing. Well, not that he'd rather stay home. It's just that, like, he's not the biggest traveler in the world. So I asked him if he's excited. He's excited to go. He's excited to see his daughter. But I don't think he's so excited about the actual trip, you know? The travel part of it all is a bit nerve-wracking for some people. And I get it. I love to travel. I love getting on an airplane and just flying away. But I haven't done that in a while either. My aunt is going to Ontario this evening for Christmas. She'll be back on the 2nd of January. But she don't live here with me. She don't live here in the same city with me. She lives in the northern part of the island. She's Gros Morne area. If you know, you know. My mom's sister and my other aunt and uncle are coming to the city for Christmas this year. So they'll be here. I'm not sure exactly when they're coming, but they'll be here at some point, spending it with their son and his family. And I will get to see them, because I will go to where they are and visit with them while they are here. Possibly, maybe take them to church if they're here on a Sunday, because we always usually do that. Because, well, the last time they were here on a Sunday, I took them to a Salvation Army church in a neighboring town. Well, they loved it. It was really nice. It was good. I enjoyed it as well. So, yeah. Oh. And it's Sunday again here now. Like, it's just crazy how quick the time is going. I have 1 week left to work before Christmas break that I'm taking some time off for Christmas. So that'll be nice to be able to just not have to be working for a few days. Take the time off, get recharged, re-energized to go back to work the week after. So I will enjoy that. Of course, I always enjoy my time off when it comes around. We've got a little bit of color blocking going on here, which is good. It'll make life a little bit easier today. Even though I single placed quite a bit of that. Look at me. I'm used to single placing. What can I say? I'm used to the single. Alright, get this. We can do this today, can't we? this looks like it's going around an edge of something, casting a bit of shadow on some snow, giving us a little bit of a darker color in the snow. Don't see any more of that. Oh no, right there. I see 3 more. See? I almost missed them. I caught them today though. Yay! I don't usually catch them very well. You gotta take the stopper out if you're going to pour your drills back in your container. Silly. Silly. Now we got color block right there. That's part of our snowman over there. This is part of our snowman. Because our snowman is right here. Yeah, he's definitely a snowman. It is definitely a snowman. I was actually secretly hoping for a snowman in the image this year. Not that I like snowmen more than anything else, so I just wanted a snowman in the image this year. We hadn't had snowman in the Advent yet, so I thought it would be nice to get a snowman. And we got a snowman. Look what we got. We got a snowman. Yay! I think the problem up here on the top is that there might be a little lip from the cover plastic that's sticking out a little tiny bit, and that top drill is not coming off because of that. So you kind of gotta shimmy it in. It's the edge of that cover sheet that's tripping us up a little tiny bit. It's not, and once you figure it out, it's easy to work around. It's easy enough to maneuver around it. It's like sometimes you'll get a little bit of the cover coming over your next section, like it goes up through your drills sometimes. Especially on things like this where they cut the sheet once they put it down, I guess. So down here we've got some confetti going on. We've got color blocking in the top, confetti in the bottom. Well, we got some color blocking in the bottom too, but where'd you go? Where'd you go? You came off. You fell off. We've got some color blocking here with the radio symbol, but it's this particular symbol that I'm doing, the 2, is a bit of confetti down at the bottom. It's almost like a transition from one color to another. It's just like a blending effect, of course. And we get the blends going. And yes, Lisa, lots of blue in this section today. You're going to be sick of doing blue again. I know. But it's okay. It's okay. It all enhances that picture, that beautiful picture of the snowman that you're doing. That beautiful snowman is going to come out of all that blue. Because when you have a little bit of a night scene, your snow tends to look a little bit blue under certain light. So that's what we're seeing here. 1 and 3. I picked up 4. There we go. 3 for here. Gotta let Joanne know that I have her Christmas present here at my house from Pixie. She gave it to me last night to deliver. This one. I was the delivery man last night. I took Joanne's down to Pixie's house and I brought one home. It's under my tree right now for Joanne from Pixie. And I'll just take it over to her when she's ready to receive it. I'll just take it over and drop it off for her. Oh, that was supposed to go there. Because as you know, Joanne is my neighbor now. When she was selling me on this place, she was like, Joanne really wanted me to move in here. There's reasons why, because I had to get out of where I was, and she was selling this place, and she was like, you won't find better landlords. You're centrally located to everything. You're close to everything. You can get whatever you need whenever you need it, kind of thing. You're really close to everything, and there's a church across the street. And I said, yeah, plus I'd have the best neighbors. I said, my neighbors would be amazing. She was like, well, I wasn't going to mention that. I'm like, well, no, that's a big selling point for this place. The neighbors are amazing. So, yeah, I've got some really good neighbors here. Joanne and her husband live right across the fence. Right over the fence. And my landlords are very, very good. Like I said, quiet. Don't hear much out of them. So that's the big plus for me. That might be the reason why I'm not sleeping as well, because it's so quiet that I don't sleep. But yeah, we slept a little better last night. I'm glad that I slept a little better last night, because it was, the night before was horrendous. Friday night, no sleep whatsoever. None. But last night was pretty good. Let's say I didn't go to bed early, because I knew if I went to bed early, I would not get sleep very well. But I ended up staying up till, I don't know. Well, I didn't get home until after midnight. It was like 12:30 or something when I got home. I stayed up for an hour or so. And then went to bed. I didn't go to sleep right away, even though I was so tired. But I'm good. I feel better today than I did because, well, you know, when you get a little bit of sleep, you feel better. I missed some M's. I'm finding them now. But I'm impressed. That's the only one I've missed so far that I can see. I'm just going to pop them in right now while it's in my field of view. And I understand why I missed them, because they were in the middle of everything right there. Okay, there we are. Let's keep going. Just keep spamming. So no, there's not very many of these. I will pour some out because I find it takes longer to get them out of the container than it do to pick them from the tray. And like I said, there's not very many. The heart symbol, which is not anatomically correct at all. I think there's only a couple of that one, not very many. Down the bottom there's a few. Up in the top there's a couple. One there, and there's a few down here. And I don't have much to tell you today. Oh, I missed a couple of the heart ones. Let's grab those now while I see them. Surprised my brother didn't come back to town. I really am surprised that he didn't come back, because normally he's here a few times a month, really. I expected him back again before Christmas, but oh, I guess not. Prove me wrong. Not as many of those as I thought was there either. Look at me. Like, I'm seeing things today, I think. Now I know there's not as many of these, but I poured them out anyway. I tipped the container, that's what came out. The little houses. There we are. Looks like my pain. Looks like my muscle relaxer pill. The symbol too. When I have really bad back spasms, I take medication, and it looks like that symbol. I have an appointment to get my hair cut next weekend on Saturday, which is good because I look like nobody owns me. I told my aunt I look like a woolly mammoth. The hair is just a mess. But it'll get done. It will get done. I actually got a message from the barber wondering if I could change my appointment to 15 minutes earlier. I'm like, yes, that's fine. That's quite alright. I don't mind. Whenever it's good for you. I'm off that day anyway. I didn't want to get it done like right before, like the week before Christmas, because then it's just going to be like fresh haircuts. Not, I don't know. I like to let it grow in a couple of days before I possibly might be showing up in a picture or something. So, yeah. So there's that. The bee first. Again, we have some confetti going on right in the middle here. I hear a helicopter. I hear a helicopter. They're coming to get me. They're coming for me. Placement not so great on that one. Or that one. They're done. When I get this done, I gotta have some lunch, and then I'm going to get ready and go to Petty Harbor. Yay, it's noon. It's noon. Noon. Mama has announced. It's noon. Time to eat, she's saying. I'm gonna have, I think, soup today for lunch. I bought some soups yesterday, so I might have that for lunch today. Whoa. No, it's on the floor. That means one thing. What does that mean? We have to sweep the floor. Again, we'll be sweeping the floor. I'm now discovering some of the drills that I've missed. I missed some of the X's. I missed some of the coffee cups. I am seeing them now, but that's okay. I can get them filled in without too much trouble. Come on. I like this section. It's a good blend of colors. I know, Lisa, too much blue, but I like blue. I wouldn't want to do an all blue canvas, but I don't mind blue. I don't like doing too many browns. They tend to not do so well for my mental state. Brown is like, oh goodness, no, more brown. No, I don't like the browns too much. Blues, grays, I'm good with that, as long as they're on the brighter side. And these blues here are a bit brighter. Like this is nice cornflower blue, this symbol number 4. Or I would call it a cornflower. I don't know what anybody else would call it. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it cornflower blue. I only need 3 or 4 of this one. Of course, you pour out 1,000 of them. And I need 3 of this one. And I got 4. Three. And I do need a few more. There's a few more of this particular color. And yeah, that's another blue. Yes, it's more blue. More blue, more blue. If you don't have the blue in there, you don't get the shadow on your snow. This one kind of went a little bit sideways on me. Fix up my putty. Gotta pick up two if you're gonna put them there. And two goes there. One down there and one right there. Figured this out late in the game. I'm late figuring it out. I could never multi-place before because they wouldn't line up properly for me, and I've always ended up doing single placing, which takes a little bit longer. But I figured it out late in the game how to get the multi-placing to work out for me. I don't know if anybody else does it that way or not, but you've seen what I've been doing. And I don't know if anybody else actually does it that way. I don't know if that's an actual technique to doing it, but it's how it works for me. I can get them and get them to line up good that way, so whatever works, right? Whatever works for you, use it. I didn't see anybody do it that way. Didn't learn it from anybody. I just did it once and it worked, so I kept doing it. Okay. I need two of these. One there and one there. One of this one. That little spot there. Now I can get the ones that I missed. I need two. Two of that. There's an X there that I missed, but there's a couple of X's down in the bottom there that I missed too. Couple of K's. Like I'm pot picking now because if I pour out, I'll pour out like the whole jar and the whole container and then end up having to take it all apart again. There's an H that I missed. There's a 4 down here that I've missed. So we're just going to pop those in quickly while we have that in our head. The I, one I and one is a 1. One right there I've missed. Oh, you fell off the pen. Come here. Turn over. You're not a turtle. you are. No? Stick down, you little sleeving. Okay. Now we'll get the snake that's eating its tail, and then we'll move on to the one with the more that I need more of. Tree's done in this section anyway. Well, not quite. I got one more drilled away right there for to finish the tree part of this section. But then I've got some more over here too that goes with that. One there, and there's a couple of them over here. Upside down. We're an hour in. We don't have much more to go. Look at us go. Look at us go. We're knocking it out today. They didn't want to pick up, so we'll take some different ones. You didn't want to go, so there you go. You don't get to go if you didn't want to go. Yes, it's a lot of blue, but when you really look at it, you gotta have all of these shades of blue to get the different dimensions going. That didn't work so well for me. We're going to single place a few of these down here because they are a little bit scattered. I don't want to put the drills on the wrong symbol. I'm famous for that too. I've done that so many times. Getting confused with which symbol is what sometimes. Like going on doing one symbol, and then it's like, oh, that's not the symbol I'm supposed to be doing. You get sidetracked, right? You get distracted. Get distracted by all the pretties. Didn't want to come off at all. Look at that. Get these ones, and then we got to move on to the last one. Pick up the drill, put it on the canvas. Just reminding myself to pick up the drill. Last color. The last shade of blue for this particular section. There we go. We're done. Oh, that one there wants to move. Don't move. Don't move. There we go. That one wants to come off, and this one wants to pop off too. So what we're going to do, we're going to just lift the edge of this. There we go. Section number 22 up there. Found a drill that was just hanging out on the canvas that wasn't supposed to be there. No, he was supposed to be there. It was the coffee cup that came flying off. So we're going to put that one back on now. There we go. All right. So tomorrow's section is a little ways away. It's part of the lamppost. It's over on the other side of the canvas, part of the lamppost. Thank you very much for joining me today and coming along for the ride. I want to say, please subscribe, like, share, and tell your friends. If you like what you see, tell your friends. Talk to you soon. Bye.